Hey guys, today I have this bronze makeup look for you. It's gonna be like a get ready with me style. So if you guys are interested on seeing this makeup look, then let's go ahead and hop right on in. So to start off this look, I'm going to be doing the face first. I'm taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is a primer and a moisturizer in one, and I absolutely love this. So I'm going to be putting it all over my skin, and then I'm going to be blotting it in just to sink into the pores, and it gets super tacky, and I think that it sticks to the foundation amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and rub that all over my skin and a tiny bit on my neck as well, just because it feels really nice. For foundation today, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, and I'm going to leave the color that I'm using down below in the description, but I'm pretty much drawing stripes all over my skin just to get an even layer of foundation all over, and I love the way that this applies, you guys. It is so like creamy, easy to blend out, not stiff at all, and gives a really nice coverage. I'm going to be taking the MAC Fix Plus as well, just to spray on top of it to loosen up the product a little bit. You definitely do not have to do that because it is really easy to blend on its own, but I just wanted to have a little bit more of that kind of glow, I guess. So it's a little bit dewy, and I absolutely love the finish. I'm going to be going in with another foundation in a little bit to kind of mix in with it, but as for right now, the color was pretty well. So I'm going to put it all over my skin, down to my neck, as I do with all my foundations. Also, please do not mind my band-aid that is on my finger and my broken nail. So the color and coverage of this foundation was really well. I really liked the way that it applied to my skin, but I'm going to just take a tiny bit of the new NARS Natural Radiant Foundation, and I'm going to put a little bit on the Beauty Blender and just apply it into my cheek area. This is in the shade Punjab, and I did just do a whole video on these foundations. It is amazing, you guys. But anyway, I just wanted to blend it in with this foundation, and I think both of them together worked really well. Taking Tarte Shape Tape in light medium, I'm going to place it right underneath my eyes to go ahead and conceal any of the dark bags, as well as brighten just a tad. This is my new favorite shade, and I just started using this one, and I'm so happy. Your girl does not have to mix two shades anymore. If you guys have been watching, that's what I used to do. Taking the Anastasia foundation stick in shade Mink, which I'm going to use to go ahead and contour and get a little bit of a bronze back into the skin. This look, I wanted to focus more on a bronzier look on the eyes as well as the face, so I wanted to use this shade to contour, and it's a little bit more ashy-like, which I really like and appreciate for contouring and adding some bronze into the skin. So I'm going to go ahead and blend out the concealer first with the damp Beauty Blender underneath, and as well as my eyelids. That's going to act as our base in a little bit. Then I'm going to drag it down by my nose a little bit and my forehead and just blend all of that out. To go ahead and blend out the contour portion, I'm going to be taking this crown brush that came in this month's BoxyCharm for the month of December. If you guys do not know what BoxyCharm is, you need to hop on. It is my favorite subscription service. It is 5 full-size items in this box every single month for 21 bucks. So, yeah. In my opinion, I think it is so worth it, and I'm just going to go ahead and take this brush and blend out the contour on my cheek area as well as my temples, and I will leave a link to BoxyCharm down below in the description as well as all the products that I'm using in this video, but you guys seriously should check out some BoxyCharm. It is my fave. So I'm just going to start blending out this product with this brush in an upward motion as well as stippling it in. Now this is a cream product, so it's just melting right into the skin and right into the foundation, and I have not put on any powder yet, so it's not going to make any like weird cakiness go on. It's just going to sink right into the foundation and just look like it's a natural type of contour, which is something that I like to go for when I'm using contour. Now this is not an extreme contour by any means. It's just going to give light amount just to kind of give an illusion of bronze and color back into the skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep on blending, and this brush is perfect for this purpose. Taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, I'm going to go ahead and set the under eyes with this damp Beauty Blender. This is what I do in literally all of my makeup looks, so it's kind of repetitive, but I really love using this sponge to go ahead and set the under eyes. I just think it soaks right into the skin and actually makes it look a little bit more airbrush-like than just using a brush. So once I'm done adding that, I'm going to take a brush and brush it away because I don't want to have any additional powder just laying around. Once our powder's on, we're going to go ahead and hop over to the eyes, and then we'll come back to the face in a little bit. I'm taking the new NARS Wanted palette, and I'm just going to take these two light matte brownish type of colors, and I'm going to go ahead and run that into my crease area with this Time Los Angeles crease brush. Absolutely love this brush. I'm going to go ahead and just place it nice and subtle into the transition crease area. I like to kind of bring out my shadows by my tail of my eyebrow. I don't really like to make it precise in any way. I just want to bring it back and forth in windshield wiper motions to kind of get the color in there and get it all prepped and ready for the brown shadows. And on this eye, I do have a tiny bit of a dry patch, so it was a little hard for the shadows to adhere and stick to it, but towards the end of the video, you'll see it kind of got better. But we worked with it, and I'm just going to keep on applying these shadows to my desired look. Taking the last shade in this palette, which is a deep chocolate brown, I'm going to go ahead and put it right into the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to do that on both of my eyes and then run the transition color that we used just a little bit ago. It's more of that orangey beige color. I'm going to go ahead and blend that in with the shade just to mix the two together so it's not so harsh. And then you'll see I go back and forth and really get that brown color mixed in and just seamlessly blend both the colors together. So whenever working with darker colors, it does look super choppy in the beginning stages, but I promise you it will look put together towards the end. Now I'm going to go in with the Ardell Sensual Eyes palette, and I'm taking both of these browns at the bottom and mix them two together, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend on top of those shades we already did. This is just going to help with the blend. I'm just going to go ahead and take this Sigma white-haired brush, and I'm going to go ahead and further blend. This is just going to help with the gradient of it, and so it doesn't look so choppy. So I'm going to keep on blending from outer to inner corner and just go in circular motions. And then I do go back in with that first transition shade that we did go ahead and use and just run that on the very top of that brown shade just to kind of get the two shades blended together and just look a little bit more gradient-like. And I do go ahead and bring this shade with this brush right underneath on my lower lash line just as a quick blend. Then I'm going in with this bronzy copper color, and I'm taking it right on this flat brush and putting it right into my direct lid area. And I'll go in with another brush to go ahead and blend all these shades together so it is nice and even. So to add a little bit more of a pop onto this lid area, I'm taking this Be Fearless, Be Limitless palette from Real Her, and it is actually a blush palette, which did come in this month's Boxy Charm as well. I'm going to be taking that very last shade, which is more of like a bronzy type of mauve blush, which I'm just going to go ahead and pop that right on top of that bronzy copper shade that we just used from the NARS palette. And then I will of course return back with this blush palette for the face. And then moving on over to the face, actually right now we're going to be taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, as I always do because it is my favorite bronzer. I'm going to be taking it on this MAC fan brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it right onto the areas that we did the contour earlier. For lashes today, I went in with the Ardell Wispies, and I popped those on with some Kiss Lash Glue. And then for mascara, I'm going in with the Tarte Tartiest Lash Paint, and this came in this month's Boxy Charm as well. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my lower lashes, as well as blending from the root of my real ones in with the falsies on my top. And a little trick that I like to do just to ensure that I'm getting from the root of my lashes and mixed in with the false ones is kind of blinking on the mascara wand. Now that can be a little bit tedious and a little bit scary, but if you just do it very lightly, you will ensure to really get it from the root, and so it's not dragging on the actual full lashes. Bring a tiny bit onto the actual lashes themselves. To highlight up the cheeks today, I'm taking the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit, and I'm taking the shade 143 and Glow Getter mixed together on this Sigma brush. I'm going to go ahead and put it right into the tops of my cheekbones and use some Fix Plus to adhere a little bit better. And you guys, this highlighter, I forgot how much I loved it. You get such an intense glow. It is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and put it all over my skin. And this is also going to help with that bronze look that I was going for today. So I'm going to keep on applying for my desired highlight. If you do not like a lot, you do not have to apply a lot. I just like to have a really dewy, glowy look, so keep that in mind. Now I'm just going to take this light shade in that NARS palette and just go ahead and highlight the inner corner of my eye just a little bit to make it a little bit more bright and not so dark. So I'm going to put it right there, and then take that darker brown shade we used on the outer corner and run that right underneath on my lower lash line with this precise brush. Moving over to lips, I'm going to go ahead and line up my lips using the new Gigi Hadid Maybelline lip liner in the shade Taura. Then to go right over top of that, I'm taking the new Smashbox Always On Liquid Lip, and this is one of their new matte shades in the shade Stay Neutral. It is a beautiful, like, nudish, bronzy-ish kind of color, and it's super comfortable to wear. I absolutely love it. I think it goes really perfect. Then I'm going in with the MAC Oh Darling highlight just to give a little bit more of a gold appearance, so it is more of a bronzier look. Obsessed. I'm gonna put it literally everywhere. And then I'm gonna go back in with that blush palette from Real Her and just apply that very last shade and apply it to my cheeks. And then to go ahead and finish everything off, I'm taking some MAC Fix Plus just to spritz all over my skin to refresh it and set it down in place. And that completes this bronzy type of makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe found it a little helpful. Remember to check down below for BoxyCharm as well as all the products I used in today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!